I am Google and I'm going to take you until 2 o'clock. Music coming down from Miss Candice Keaton. Those of you joining me on Facebook, those of you joining me on YouTube, you will see the video of Miss Candice Keaton live and alive, and I hope that you're enjoying it. I enjoy playing it for you, and it's always a pleasure to do the music of Trinidad and Tobago. We'll have with our own local gospel artists. All right, so again, good morning, Trinidad and Tobago. Thank you again for being with us. Thank you for Miss Sharon Felix and Bruce Wayne for holding it down for the early parts of this morning. And this morning I saw something last night that troubled me. I felt like I wanted to hear what the people's view on it is this morning. Remember, at 10 o'clock we have Miss Nicole Huggins, and she is going to be live. All right, so yesterday I saw something and I said I wanted to hear people take on it. I have a video I want to show you of something that took place in Shoguanas, and I would like to hear from people in Shoguanas. I realize that this is happening in Shoguanas mainly, and I said I wanted to hear what are your take on it. All right, so I have this video I want to show you. When you come on Facebook, please let me know where you're joining me from. I always like to know where you're looking at me from. So those of you who are coming on Facebook, I appreciate if you just let me know where you're joining me from. Also, those of you who are looking at me on YouTube, you can tell me where you're looking at me from. And yeah, so I have this video I want to show you that caught my attention over the yesterday evening. When I got it, I was like, boy, I really would like to hear the views of the listeners and viewers of the Street 919 FM where this video is concerned and what is happening in Shoguanas. So I have the video lined up, and just reminding you, it's already 10 past 9. 10 past 9. And if you haven't had your coffee as yet this morning, I think for this video you need a cup of coffee. So the best coffee for you to take and the best coffee for you to enjoy is your 3-in-1 cream and sugar coffee. Just add water and experience a perfect cup of coffee all the time with Nescafe 3-in-1. So I want you to join me on Facebook and on YouTube because I want you to see this video. I want to deal with it early this morning because I want to hear your take on it. People are doing these videos and they are asking, or they're making comments and they're saying stuff. And I want to find out from you who are looking at me on YouTube and on Facebook if you agree with what is being said and with what is being done. All right? So there are some people who don't accept or agree with what is being done and what is being said, while there are some people who are agreement. But for me, I want to hear your take on it. I want to hear my listeners take on it. So if you join me on Facebook, the Street 919 FM, I'll show you the video. All right. Good morning, Prisal in the house. Good morning. Canada is in the house. Where again? There are other people coming in. Oh, Point Fortin is in the house. Good morning, Point Fortin. Thank you very much for joining me, Point Fortin. Who again is there? Malabar is in the house. Good morning. So you need to get your 3-in-1 coffee. I'm telling you, you need to get your 3-in-1 coffee to look at this video, and I want to hear your view on it. I need to hear your view on this situation that is happening as we speak. In Shoguanas, I'll be straight with you. It's in Shoguanas. So, and I'm gonna, butter up. So join me now on Facebook. When you come on, share the live. Gasparolo is in the house. New York is in the house. La Hoqueta is in the house. Brooklyn is in the house. Where again? Sawa is in the house. Kufa is in the house. So as you come on to the Facebook page, I want you to share the live. Share the live. Share the live, as they would say. all right? And those of you on YouTube, okay, I want you to send it out. You can also share on YouTube, share it on your Facebook page, share it on your friend's page. Tell somebody, all right? Tuna Puna is in the house, Shogonas on YouTube, Miaro on YouTube. Thank you very much. So I'm going to show you the video now, all right? To those of you on Facebook, I'm waiting for you to join me because I want you to see what I'm going to show you, all right? So I'm going to show you this video now, and I want you to tell me what are your thoughts. What are your thoughts about this video? All right, so I'm going to show you the video now. I want to tell me what is your thoughts on it.
Watch out for people that are suffering in this country now, boy. Police just removing all the men and them. Everybody who's selling, police just going with the stuff. Going with the stuff. Everybody. All the men and them we sit there in the corner here, gone. Everybody just getting take today. Yeah, no hustling in Trinidad. Pay rent and go by Marcy. You understand? Fill up them Syrian and them pocket. Well, you continue. Watch out.
So, what are your thoughts? Join me on Facebook. I'm showing the video on Facebook now. So join me on Facebook. Type in the Street 919 FM on Facebook. When you come on, share the live. Maloney is in the house. Princess Tong is in the house. Lavantil is in the house. So as you join me on Facebook and on YouTube, somebody said, Pastor Google, I'm not seeing you on the TV. Well, you'll see me in a little bit because I'm showing you the video. And I want to hear your take on this video that I'm showing. Tell me what you think about it. All right? As you join me on Facebook and on YouTube, tell me what you think about it. I'm going to show the video again for those of you now joining me on Facebook. I'm going to show the video again for you to tell me what are your thoughts.
Poor people that are suffering in this country now, boy. Police just removing all the men and them. Everybody who's selling, police just going with the stuff. Going with the stuff. Everybody. All the men and them we sit there in the corner here, gone. Everybody just getting take today.
So you tell me, though this is in Shogonas, if you look carefully, those of you who go to Shogonas, you will know where I'm talking about. This is by the flyover. There are some people who used to be selling right as you come by the traffic light, by the flyover. And then there were some people who would sell right by KFC, in front of KFC in Shogonas. So I'm going to show you the video again. Thank you for joining me on Facebook.
Watch out for people that are suffering in this country now, boy. Police just removing all the men and them. Everybody who's selling, police just going with the stuff. Going with the stuff. Everybody. All the men and them we sit there in the corner here, gone. Everybody just getting take today. Yeah, no hustling in Trinidad. Pay rent and go by Marcy. You understand? Fill up them Syrian and them pocket. Well, you continue.
What are your thoughts? What are your thoughts? You can put in your thoughts. Someone is saying, is the UNC mayor who is cleaning up? I hear you. I hear you. So that's in Shogonas. Yes, it's in Shogonas. But I would say in San Fernando, when the mayor of San Fernando was doing the same thing, I think I have that video of a young man from San Fernando when he would have gotten a letter from the mayor of San Fernando telling him that they had restricted on vending for some time, for a little time. And the young man had come on and done a live and talked about it. But they got notice in San Fernando. But in Shogonas, apparently, they are not getting any notice. And I wanted to hear what's your view and what's your take on this video that this gentleman did and what he said. What are your take about what he said also? So I'm going to play it one more time for those of you who now joining me on YouTube and on Facebook.
Watch out for people that are suffering in this country now, boy. Police just removing all the men and them. Everybody who's selling, Police just going with the stuff. Going with the stuff. Everybody. All the men and them we used to be in the corner here, gone. Everybody just getting take today. Yeah, no hustling in Trinidad. Pay rent and go by Marcy. You understand? Fill up them Syrian and them pocket. Well, continue.
All right, so tell me, what are your thoughts about what you just heard, what you just saw? What do you agree with the young man? Do you disagree? What are your thoughts about this vending situation? Somebody saying the police should allow them time to remove their stuff and not take it away from them. All right, so that's somebody's view. If you live Shogunas, I would like to hear your view on it. All right, so I'm going to the phone lines on 342-0081, 342-0081, 771-1791-466-5391. Hello, good morning.
Morning, Pastor Google. If the Syrian pockets are being filled up, it's because they're obeying the laws of Trinidad and Tobago. And if everyone do it, everybody would be able to make money the same way how the Syrian making the money. Let us take example. Okay, bye.
Thank you. Someone on Facebook is saying, Pastor Google, because of unemployment, people have to resort to street vending. I hear you. Hello, good morning.
Morning again. Good morning, Pastor Google. Well, I want to know if there's a legal way in doing something illegal. If they say there's no vending in that area, there's a place of vending in Shogunas. Why don't you find it when you want to be in front to get the first sale? There's a place for vending and the people can go and buy the stuff, whatever they want to buy. Same thing, and then send it against, and the UNC man who go and tell everybody, hey, police come and move all the things they're not selling. It's a strategy too, you know. But there's a legal place to sell, go and sell in a legal place. Thank you.
All right, somebody on YouTube is saying, good morning, Pastor, and all chatters. The police removing tents. So who had authorized those tents? Good question. Poor people not suffering. Follow the rules. Go to the market and sell your produce. Okay, I hear you, Pastor Google. In all of enterprise they're doing it. What again now I see? Let me see. Follow the rules. People are saying, why Trinidadians don't follow the rules? Go to the market. I hear you. So we're taking your calls on 342-0081-771-1791. Hello, good morning.
Hi, good morning, Pastor Google.
Hi, good morning.
Pastor Google, the police don't come and seize your items just like that.
Okay.
I am an individual who help a lot of people.
Right.
I pass in and I see these youth selling on the pavement. The first thing I stop them, I say, before I purchase for you, before I contribute in your business, patronize in your business, I say, the police ever come and harass you all? They say yes, 3 times. I say, the next time they come in to confiscate you all goods.
Mm-hmm.
The police don't just come and seize your goods. No, that is not true. That is a false narrative being propagated by the wrong people, the people who's not informed. These people would have known and they refuse to abide by the law. Trinidad, we are a lawless people, and Dr. Rowley trying to clean up this place. So if people doing their job, don't be vexed for people doing their job. Note this, the right thing could never be the wrong thing, and the wrong thing could never be the right thing. Anytime there's a compromise, that is foolishness. Locked on and listening.
All right, thank you very much. Someone is saying on Facebook, why we are in a pandemic. Why people can't make a little money? The government say they don't have. We people help themselves. I hear you. Hello, good morning.
Morning, Pastor Google.
Hi, morning, Ms. Shama.
I will say, if they have the food badge and they have the proper disposal to dispose with the stuff, give them a little break, let us sell. Because everybody has to live out here. And it's very tough for some people out here Not everybody could go in the market and sell. You go in the market and sell. The amount of people out in the market, some of them they cannot get the thing sold. So I say give them a break. One to have the food bag and have the bin to put all the stuff. Okay?
That's not Miss Jama. If you know sugar, you know Shogunas?
Yes, I go there different times.
All right, you know where the flyover is in Shogunas?
The flyover.
All right, you know where KFC is?
KFC, yes, I think I know the KFC is.
Right. There are people who be vending right outside there that make that at times have pedestrians who have to go in the road because they're vending right in front of KFC. Some of them.
I thought it was on the highway, on the side of the highway.
No. They are in Shogunas by the traffic light, by the Curab taxi stand, and there are some of them right in front of KFC. Those are the ones that they are moving.
I thought it was them who does the selling on the side by the highway, you know?
No.
On the side of the it's like they I understand what you're saying. Okay, Pastor Google.
Okay, thank
well,
you.
Well, if they buy the sickness wholesale. Okay?
All right.
Yeah. All right, Pastor Google.
Okay, there's somebody's on Facebook is saying what they cannot do that in the US. Does such things happen in big America? Hello, good morning.
Yeah, Pastor Google, let's listen to the program. And I just want to be make sure a little bit. I got a call. One of your callers said that, Dr. You want to clean up this country. I just want to make a point about the statement the Honorable Minister of Health made yesterday. At the phone call that he get, right? Did he pass on that information to the Prime Minister? Because that is illegal drugs, right? And I think that topic is more important this morning, right? About the information that the Minister of Health bring in the public domain yesterday about the phone call he get to buy how many millions of drugs. Locked on and listening.
All right, but Cole, I do have that information, right? I do have that information. I have information about another stuff that I will talk about at later down today. There is another thing that I want to address later on today, but I do have that information that you're talking about. All right, I will look for it, and I will see if I can find out more about it. Okay, but I do have that. I don't have that. I don't come and talk about what I don't know or what I don't have facts about. All right, so while you might have your information, while you might have heard it in the news, while the news was going on, I was on IWER stage. So I didn't get a chance to see or hear that information that you're sharing there. All right, so I don't know anything about that, but I know something about another, and I'm going to try to get the commissioner on the phone line to talk about that. All right, but I don't want to stray from the topic, and you did stray, and you took me off. Please, I don't have much time again. I just want to deal with this so that I can hear how people feel and think about this situation that is happening in Shogunas. And from what I understand, the mayor of San Fernando would have given letters to vendors to let them know that, you know, they're restructuring the times for them to come out also. But in Shogunas, people are saying in Shogunas it is not like that. In Shogunas, they are just cleaning them up. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Pastor Rudolph.
Hi, morning.
Pastor, these times are really challenging, even more than before. And there's a law that speaks about vending and how it's supposed to be done. And despite whatever situation, if you're breaking the law, it's breaking the law. However, there must be some type of humane approach to the situation, because as somebody would have said, people losing their jobs and looking to make $1. However, you can't make $1 illegally and simply say, because of the situation, I had to do this to make $1. So there has to be a balance between it. If it's illegal for them to vend there, could they not go to the mayor, whatever it is, and find a suitable space for them? Or could there not be some communication so that it's not done in this way? And then people need to understand also, while you have to live and you have to eat, you can't go and thief. People think and say, because times hard, I went and thief. You can't go in the road and rob a bank and say, because times hard, because they are laws to that. So again, it comes right back to understanding and a humane approach to the situation. But the law is the law, And we must not break it to suit a situation, because then somebody else could say, well, things hard, so why I can't do X, Y, Z, or why I can't do X, Y, Z. So we have to be careful with when we mix the two together. Times are hard, we know that. The laws are in place. We know sometimes it seems as if the law is drastic, however, that is what keeps law and order. So there must be a midway between it while not breaking the law. So that's my thinking. But I get what they're saying, but I'm still saying at the end of the day, the law is the law, and it's illegal to do vending like that. You cannot use the fact that it's COVID-19, people losing their job, and we have to eat. Yeah? We need to be a little more responsible with that, because then we're talking about other people who breaking the law, and then they can say certain things because times hard also. And then you say, well, why? Well, you can't do that, it's the law you're breaking. So the law can be one, and the law could be next, and change that the law is the law. So we need to find a common ground, and I hope that they work it out in the interest of all involved while still maintaining the law.
Thank you very much.
David was anointed with oil. David was anointed with oil. David was anointed with oil. David was anointed with oil.
Hello, good morning.
Pastor, good morning, sir.
Good morning, sir.
And happy Easter to you and yours, man. Best
Same to
wishes.
you.
And Pastor, I think the caller before this I would take. I think we as a nation, we're very lawless, but I'm going to step further. I think more effort needs to be done, whether through local government or some sort, to make these laws. Well, I mean, they're already public, but a lot of us don't even know what law exists until, we saw the arm of the law being executed by the law enforcement officers. And I mean, the laws are there to really protect us. And I know for recent times where a lady was working with I think, a 3-year or 4-year-old. And to walk past shoppers, she had to go into the road, and a same taxi, well, thank God they didn't stop the child to inflict any serious damage. But Pastor, there's a hazard. I mean, we them is sympathy we take for granted. But unless there's a RTA where something serious happens, we tend to not take these these vending in these particular locations. I mean, look at that intersection, Pastor. That's one of the busiest points where traffic occurs through Chaguanas.
But caller, just to engage you a little bit, right? Now, you see that intersection there by the traffic light there? There's a taxi stand right there. No, that's what I want to say. That's reason a little bit, right? There's a taxi stand, and the reasoning for that vendor being right there, in his mind, he will get sale from the taxi drivers.
Correct. That's correct.
He will get sale from passengers.
Yeah.
And he will get sale from the little pedestrians who walking up and down right there. So in his mind, that's a prime spot. That's a good spot
And it is.
to sell and make a little dollar. So, as I just said to you, the taxi stand right there, the Curep to Chaguanas, taxi stand right there. The bus stop is across the road.
Yes, I know exactly what you're talking about.
So I'm just giving the listeners a vision, an idea of where one of these vendors will located.
Yes,
To me, I would be like, this is a prime spot to vend. No, I could say the way how he would have spread out in that little corner there was a little too lavish, was a little too daring.
Yeah.
But if you had this is me, and you might say, Pastor Google, you're encouraging illegal vending. Well, it's what I'm saying. It have the trolley with the fellas who just sell the juice.
Yeah, and little oranges, and a little trolley like,
Right. So you have your trolley, right? With your juice, and you have your little bag of snacks or whatever, and you have things in bar or whatever, so you could be on the move.
You're basically mobile. You can move. On the tip of a finger, you can move.
Right. But that fella not like that. That person who was on that corner wasn't like that. Was like a shop,
Yeah,
tent and all that.
Yeah. And I mean, and that's how comfortable we come being Lord. I mean, and that's what I'm saying. I think people fail to realize that
there are many laws that govern the land, but some of us not even aware, and some of us are aware and still do it. So, I mean, I know the economic time is hard, and I mean, you know, people have ends to meet and stuff, but we have to comply, you know? We have to comply, and like I say, that creates a serious hazard. You as a motorist driving the past, sometimes you're not anticipating. I mean, you're seeing people, but sometimes, you know, you're not anticipating a person walking out in front of your vehicle. You know, and a split second, you know, could be the difference between life and death. I mean, we don't look at it that way, but I was on the road path, I could tell you, I mean, there are things you got to be conscious about, you know. So I hope, I hope something could work out, and they could probably consider going into the more legal zones that, you know, I'm sorry they trade, but other than that, I think it's a good move by the law enforcement, because I a motorist, and I could tell you, in those areas, you have to drive with almost 15 eyes around you.
Wow.
You know?
Wow.
So, I mean, kudos to the officers, and I mean, it's a tough situation, but I mean, there's no right way to do the wrong thing.
Yeah, I hear you. I hear you. Thank you very much. So if you're now joining us, I'm going to show you the video of what we're having our discussion on. We are discussing the situation that happened in Shogunas, where people were vending and the police officers would have removed them. So I'm going to show you the video again. If you're now joining me, this is what we're discussing. This is what we're talking about.
Watch out for people that are suffering in this country now, boy. Police just removing all the men and them. Everybody who's selling, police just going with the stuff. Going with the stuff. Everybody. All the men and them we sit there in the corner here, gone.
Now look how clear that corner is now. I really would like for people who live in Shogunas and who traverse this area here where Scotiabank KFC is on that corner. If you could watch this picture and tell me what are your thoughts seeing this video. Tell me, what are your thoughts? Look how clear. I've never seen this corner so clear. In all my years passing through Shogunas, I've never seen this area so clear. Look how the lady is walking free. Look how she's walking free. But again, we saying, some people are saying on the Facebook and on the YouTube that we need to find a compromise. We need to come to some compromise, right? And I hear you. I hear you.
Everybody just getting take today. Yeah, no hustling in Trinidad. Pay rent and go by Marcy. You understand? Fill up them Syrian and them pocket. Well, you continue. Watch out for people that are suffering in this country now, boy. Police just removing all the men and them. Everybody who's selling, police just going with the stuff. Going with the stuff. Everybody. All the men and them we sit there in the corner here, gone. Everybody just getting take today. Yeah, no hustling in Trinidad. Pay rent and go by Marcy. You understand? Fill up them Syrian and them pocket. Well, you continue.
So that's that young man's view on what's going on. That is that young man's view.
Anointed with oil. David was anointed with oil. Yeah, David was anointed with oil. 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 Say David was anointed with oil. And he ruled over Israel. And he ruled over Israel. Say David was anointed with oil. And David was anointed with oil.
So that was the experience of last night on IWER stage. With the Archbishop of the National Council of Spiritual Baptist Church. So if you're listening and you're wondering, well, what is that going on in the back there? Who's not making all that noise? All right, so I'm taking your calls, 342-0081. I'm reading your comments on Facebook and on YouTube. Some people are really, saying that, here what, Shogunas needed that cleanup. Somebody's saying, Pastor Google, there are okay. All right, who calls the police as soon as he see people? All right, so they're saying that there is a businessman in Shogunas who calls the police when he see people doing the wrong thing or selling or whatever. All right, why, how, or when did he... Mr. Nocturna, please, Please and thanks, Please and thanks, Nocturna. Hello, good morning.
Pastor Google, bless morning, boy.
Good morning.
It's long time down there, you need a cleanup because you see in that corner where you're talking between my kids and along that intersection right there.
Yeah.
It's a woman that's right on the corner, they're selling things. Suppose you know, car get the light and coming through there now. Where is the situation be?
Oh, the lady who sells the burger and stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah, boy. Yeah,
and after coming to record Tunapuna by the market. When you go into by the market, it's a set of people that be selling right there. And you have to be breaks in Monday to Friday that day, and on weekends the day too. So that I pass in all them place and get them inside of the market. Have a blessed morning.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. You see, some people are talking about their communities now. So if you live in a community and would you accept what's happening, what the police is doing? I would like to hear from people from Shogunas. One caller would have acknowledged that he passes through Shogunas from time to time. But I'd really like to hear from some people from Shogunas. What are their views? What do you think about what is going on in Shogunas? All right? The right thing is the right thing. People need to follow the laws of the country. They cannot go anywhere and do that. I hear you. That's a message on Facebook that I just read. You can send me a voice note also on 771-1791, 771-1791, and you can call me on 466-5391. Good morning, Pastor Google. The danger is when people have to step down in the street and they have no way to walk. We have to consider that. All right, we have to consider that. I hear you. Is that Mr. Bago? No. All right. So you can call me 342-0081. What's your view? What is your view on this situation that we're talking about in Shogunas? People are actually making their points on Facebook and on YouTube. So if you want, you can make your points also on Facebook and on YouTube. And tell me, what are your thoughts? What are your thoughts about this situation? You could call me. You could join the conversation on Facebook and on YouTube. They're having a very nice conversation. Trinidadians is the lawless. They need to be, they need to abide by the laws. I hear you. All right, so you can call 342-0081, 771-1791, 466-5391. What are your views? Tell me. I am willing to take your call concerning this issue this morning. All right? Willing to take your calls. And remember, at 5 past 10, we have Miss Nicole Huggins and Associates, and they're going to be on the Street 919 FM. So don't miss out on that. All right, don't miss out on that today. So you don't have anything else to say, Trinidad and Tobago, on the matter?
David was anointed with oil. Hey, hey, oh. David was anointed with oil. Say David was anointed with oil. And he ruled over Israel. And he ruled over Israel.
Good morning, Pastor Google. I used to sell on the side of the road, but I didn't used to do it illegally in the sense because you go in certain places where you could sell. I used to sell in front of a school, and after I applied, and I got to run the cafeteria in the school. But people in Trinidad, they love to break the laws. They don't want to follow. I am sure 98% of the time it have places where the government prepared for people to sell. Whether if you have to pay a little rent, you're prepared and you know you're safe there. But they want to do their own thing and come out whenever. And then they show up the police officers like if they're wicked and they're bad and they're doing wrong. But they're the ones who are doing wrong. They're the ones who have the country looking really nasty and in a mess. So they need to clear out all over Trinidad. These people, them, if they put somewhere for you and they say $100 a month or whatever, or they pay all the money, get a boot, people will come to all you. Or they don't always have to go and meet the people. The people know they're selling a certain place, they will come and meet you all.
Interesting. Very interesting. 3420081, 3420081. 771-1791-466-5391. You can also send me a voice note on 771-1791. Hello, good morning.
Morning, Pastor Hugo.
Good morning.
Something come to me. Every corporation should have the area where the people could come and vend. And those scatter every corporation. That's why before Dr. Rowley come in, he say corporation, and he'll get the people to work in the corporation. They'll get people to work in their own corporation. So every corporation should have somewhere for people to vend. I don't know if you think that every corporation in Trinidad and Tobago should have somewhere that the people could vend. And they go all about to run down and get everybody. You have a corporation, make some people to go and vend and all you run up and down and they'll probably no. You have everybody have a corporation. You have a corporation. So make place for your people to vend. Make place. Get together and make place.
All right, brother. Well, I think I hear you. I hear you. I hear you. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, Pastor, good morning. What about the upper man? He's still there or the movie too?
I think he moved, you know.
Well, all right. Well, that's a good job. There's always do that. That's a good job, man. Clear up the place. All right, I'll lock on and listen.
All right, I think the Apple man moved. I think so. I'm not sure. I can't vouch for it. I only know that the side of the road. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Pastor Google.
Good morning, sir.
I listen to your things. And you know some of the people that vending on the side of the road. If you check them good, they have some family or something inside the marketplace, some safe place, but they still want to have a branch outside by the road. I know that all in Arimea State, all in Chonapuna State. They have family inside there, but they're coming outside. You understand? So it's just violation of the law. You just love to break the law, and the law in Trinidad is not strict enough. They talk about draconian law. You have to hand some of them that for them to really understand that they must obey the law. Have a blessed day.
Thank you very much. I hear you. Thank you very much, Andrew. All right, so remember you can send your voice note to 771 1791 771 1791 466 5391.
David was anointed with oil. David was anointed with oil. And he ruled over Israel. And he ruled over Israel. David was anointed with oil. David was anointed with oil. And he ruled over Israel. And he ruled. Hallelujah.
Somebody said, Pastor Google, persons from Port of Spain and San Fernando who come to Shogunas to sell their goods. Okay, that's interesting. That's interesting. Very interesting. I don't know if that's true, but something to think about. All right. 342-0081, 342-0081, 771-1791. So I'm getting ready to hand over to Miss Nicole Huggins in a short bit. So you can stay with us. Don't touch your dial. Don't move off of Facebook. Don't move off of YouTube. We're going to have an interesting discussion today with Miss Huggins. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Pastor Google.
Hi, morning.
Pastor Google, it doesn't matter what they're doing, Shogunas. The people are very lawless. When they have a man like Ian Allen that to get them on the stage and fight for them to stay right where they are. You understand? They depend on that man. They watch and see in a couple of days' time. If they wouldn't be in the studio, they're telling Ian what the police do to them. You understand? The police trying hard to put them organized. There are places in Shogunas, corridor that's driving now. There are places in Shogunas like somebody just said here. The people still fighting to sell on the pavement. And they have a whole big area inside of that by the bank there, by First Citizen Bank. But they're not abiding by the law. Some of them greedy. They want to sell more than the ones in the back. So everybody fighting for front space. And I don't think they would trouble the upper man, because when I notice, I see the upper man is inside the fencing. You see that fence that you're showing there?
Yes.
The upper man is inside of the compound of it's Kentucky, whatever that is there.
Yes.
He's on the inside of that. They won't touch his toe. But right across there on the corner, by the light, left and right is endless vendors. You have to come off the pavement to walk in the road because of these vendors and them. I congratulate the police and I want them to keep up the good work. Shoguna's looking like a real mess when they come.
I hear you, mother. I hear you. So there are some people for and there are some against. Hello. Good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Pastor Google. Now, honestly speaking, the right thing is the right thing. Now, I'm going to say something, right? If there are places provided for these vendors and them, right, when the police move them, it doesn't leave it optional to the vendors to go where they want or they have a proper place where they can and they are steady. In order to be in line with the law, what we're going to make that is concerned?
They have a place for them to vend. There are places in Shogunas to vend.
All of them. All of the vendors throughout the country. You see, I can understand the vendors and them concerned. So according to which part the booths organized for them to go, it's too far from the reach of the people. And that's why they want to get closer to the people, but by doing that is a violation to the law. So you have to kind of understand on the board, you have to kind of be understanding on the both sides. But I'm not supporting anybody for breaking the law. You're breaking the law is the wrong thing. I'm not supporting that, no way. What I'm saying is if they have a place provided for them, and they could go, well, at the end of the day, you're still out there. You might think maybe among that you might make one closer to the people, but in order to keep in line with the law. Because it don't make sense to come out and they make small money, they had a gas ticket or they had to move out entirely, you go lost out entirely. So you have to kind of be understanding on the both sides. But I'm saying I'm not condoning no breaking of the law. You know, I'm a man strict against that. But the right thing must prevail. Thank you.
Hello.
Good morning.
Hello?
Good morning, mother.
Yeah, they just want to be doing what they're doing and be in the limelight at the same time. They don't want to be inside any building. And they're just saying, doing all things. Right thing is right thing. If they have a country, why it is they so disobedient and opposing the government? They think the police go there by VAP. They have to obey the laws. I never see people getting on like that, quarreling and it's for their own health and to prevent them from dying. Oh, great. Bye.
All right, thank you. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, Pastor Google, you see that area you're talking about there? That area, people doesn't can walk and thing on the streets properly, you know. And these people, to be honest, you can't be pushed shutting up everything like if you're your own shop there. Huh? You understand what I'm saying? You cannot be setting up your whole business on the pavement and other people are to walk in the road instead of walking on the pavement. So these people are to understand. But you can't get the same idea. I see a lot of young fellas had the idea where you think they're pushing the little trolley thing and the other things on the trolley thing and they're passing through the traffic and they're getting a little trail and they're going away. But when you have it on the pavement, you're hampering the people from passing. Even if it's a whole person now, they kick up on something and they fall down. You can't, the law is the law. And if the law says, once, all I say, if the law provides somewhere for all it to go and sell, all they need to go there and sell, just like the homeless on the streets, when you're coming down by the bank down in Independence Square here, the homeless, them had the foot all out in the middle of the road and people have had to walk down, you're watching people instead of walking there, walking on in the road because some of them frightened because some of them, the way they behave, the manner they behaving. So instead of people using the pavement, people is using the road. And that can never be right.
All right.
You need to clean up the place.
All right, thank you very much, caller. All right, so Trying to Big, I'm going to take you over to a live video. Those of you on Facebook and on YouTube, stay right there. There's a live video of Miss Renice. We will worship you. Remember, share the live and tell someone to join us on the Street 919 FM radio you can watch. Okay, so I'm going to take you to a live ministry from Miss Rennie Fortune, and the name of the song is We Worship.
So tonight we're celebrating. We don't break down some barriers. We don't mash up some walls. We don't put the devil in the place. So we're going to celebrate. Hey! Say, remember money. Remember money. Remember money. Remember money. Hey! Listen. He is a great God, an awesome God, a strong God. There's nobody greater, a God of power, a mighty God, a good God. There's nobody better. So we offer our lives to Him, bringing sacrifice to Him. Yes, and we present our bodies a living sacrifice. So let's wave your hands, tell them the healer and Barak and Shama, and we will teach you what we worship Jehovah. Oh yes, the healer and Barak and Shama, and we will teach you what we worship. Break me down, we worship Jehovah. It's a year of Jubilee, so let's celebrate the Lord. Shaba. We